This shit is ridiculous. Well, I finally get the chief down here. I'm fine, sir. How you doing? Can I get your badge number 12? You're being recorded, so I just want.
Oh, that's fine. It's
Okay.
actually not 12. This is an old badge.
Okay.
It's actually 8470.
How you doing, sir?
I'm very good.
I'm very glad to get you down here.
I've been here before.
Well, not before with me.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we talk, but it's good to talk to you.
Yeah.
I've heard some of the issues down there. I'm just trying to come down and ascertain what's
Well,
going on.
you heard the threat this morning, right?
No, what was that?
They placed a bullet out in front like they're supposed to be threatening me.
Somebody put a bullet on your property?
Yeah.
Did
And
you
they
call
put
us?
it. Yeah, you guys took a report.
Okay.
And they put it where I can see it on the way unlocking it.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, if they want to play with guns, I'm all for that. If that's what they want to do.
Well,
but you're not going to threaten me that kind of way.
That's unfortunate. So, I can assure you that didn't come from us.
Oh,
so,
no.
Yeah.
And I apologize because I thought that was your camera. You see the camera
no,
there?
That's not ours.
Okay, no, that's Park. Yeah.
Park.
Yeah, I thought it was
one,
yours.
But it's part of it, yeah. So, I mean, it's a little confusing here. You know, I used to work for Park Police
Yeah,
before I came.
yeah.
So, you know, this property is a little confusing because some of it's there, some of it's ours. But what we're looking to do, in addition to what we're doing, is put our signboard up here. So I'm trying to find a spot where we actually can put it. And it basically will say dumping is illegal, et cetera, et cetera. It's a hard spot.
Well, Chief, if you don't mind walking,
No,
I mean,
sure.
you got signs up here now, and they dumping it right there.
It's a signboard.
Yeah.
It's a sign. You know, the police signboard.
Yeah.
That's got the light on it.
They don't care nothing about that. I mean,
Well,
and then the reason I'm saying that is because, as you see, there's a camera on the pole up there, and they just dump.
Well, the good thing about those cameras, I will say this: for these recent incidents that Park Police had and we had, we can at least get tag numbers.
Well, he said he couldn't get the tag number. Is what I'm saying. They dumped a big TV.
The Park Police guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
a big TV up here.
Where did they dump the TV?
Up here, right here, where their camera is. That's what I'm saying. They have no respect for this area. And the thing is, I've asked, as you see, Potomac, or no, the Washington, whatever they are, Pepco came and put a brand new. They cut the tree. They put a brand new light here.
Okay.
The problem here, you see these trees through the wires. Lights are up under there, and if you
talk, which one are you pointing at? This one or that one?
This side, where the wire, you see how the wires are going through the trees?
Okay. There's a light in there?
There's a light, yeah.
Okay.
And if you cut these trees back and light this up, they're like cockroaches. They're not coming out here, you know.
I mean, I grew up not too far from here. This has been a problem probably since as long as I can remember. You know?
Yeah, you see, you have these signs. They dump right here where this camera is right here. They dump the TV up under there and put the trash by the pole.
I believe this is Park Police.
Yeah, that's Park Police.
Okay.
I don't know who's that one. They say that's not theirs.
That's ours.
Okay, and there's one there.
Okay. I think that's theirs as well.
No, they say this one
is
and that one there is theirs.
Okay.
But they pull right in here and they dumped it right there.
Did they get the TV already? Or
Yeah, I called you guys and they picked it up already.
Okay.
Okay. See these trees? If you cut them back, and I know you say you're a green town, but if you cut them back, there's a light there. Get Pepco to change the light and make it more brighter. There's a light up here. You know, and if you look over here, Chief, I know this isn't your area, and I explained this to the park people, but this is ridiculous.
No, I agree.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know, and this is the problem I have because I come from Florida and we have green forestry, and the forest people don't allow this. You know.
This is a recent dumping here too. These
Yeah,
brushes.
yeah. I mean, your public works comes out here, they picks it up, and they say they ain't even tired of it. There's got to be something done here.
Yeah, some of this is park. So what I'm gonna do is I emailed Chief McSwain. He's the chief of the park police.
Mm-hmm.
To try to coordinate. Now, other than the lighting we're talking about, I'll be honest with you. Getting Pepco out to do something is not.
Well, Pepco says you all.
As far as removing
the tree limbs,
okay.
and yeah, they say
the best of your knowledge, is this ours or this is ours? Right?
Well,
city or this is parks, right?
The map that the park officers showed me is that everything in the tree line that way is theirs.
That's consistent.
And everything this way is Takoma Park's.
That's consistent.
That's why I called Takoma Park and when the trash was thrown, because they say they can't do nothing about the people parking here because it's Takoma Park's.
Well, technically, they can and can call us, but that's beside the point. So this here appears to be. So what I'll do is I can have Chief McSwain put a maintenance request in because this would be park and planning that would trim these trees.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Let's try to look at it. Okay, so trimming this tree. That light, is that light bright? You say?
No. At nighttime, it just comes straight down because the trees are hiding it.
That's an LED light. That's one of the newer lights too.
Well, it's a piece of junk because it does. That bigger one down there is better. There's a light here on this pole, and as you see, the wires are going through the trees. I mean, where I'm from, that's a hazard. I don't know if they're hard or not.
They're probably not. Usually somebody would call that anyway. We check it out.
But
so coming down, people normally, you see people aside from dumping, like you had that car the other night.
yeah,
People come down here and just hang out.
they come here, they hang out, they do all kind of stuff here.
Okay.
There's another light right there, Chief.
Okay.
You know, and if you just brighten this up a little, cut back the trees, put no parking signs, you know,
So
you would cut back a whole lot, and then get you one of those mobile police things that I see in the parks with the blue and red lights with the cameras on them.
That's what that's. So maybe we can now if we did that, what's the best based on where they come in? What's the best location to put it? Kind of like right here.
To me, I will put it here so they'll see it when they first come in.
So,
And put this, you got a sign right here, Chief. You know, see this sign? I will put a bigger sign. Cut the tree limbs back and put a bigger sign here. And put the camera right here so when they come through here, they'll know they're being monitored. That's why I try to tell a couple of people that come here, even if you don't put the real cameras up, let them know that they're being monitored.
no.
That's what happens back there because I jump out every day, and if I see a car come back there, or somebody walking back, I usually go back there and ask them what are they doing because this is a dead end street.
No. Yeah, most people wouldn't come down here. Maybe somebody eating their lunch or something.
Yeah, but I mean dumping wise, I mean several people come back here with loads of trucks of garbage, and I confront them. I hope you're not finna dump that back here,
And then they leave.
and they leave.
Probably because you can get tagged and everything.
Yeah, well, I that's why I got a body camera, so I saw a body.
I see you got a nice little.
Yeah, and I'm taking their camera
Looks
because
better than ours.
no, but park police they get the tag numbers, and they. But I'm not. That's not my job.
No, I understand. But I will say this: you might think you're putting us on blast, whatever.
Well, that's why I hope.
But listen, we appreciate you calling because we can't be everywhere all the time. So I appreciate you calling, and please continue to do so because, like I say, we can't be everywhere every time, but we can at least put some measures in place so it's a deterrent.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to look at now. So
And believe me when I tell you what I say is to try to get you to come out, and that's what I don't think you're a terrorist. I've never met you, other than that time I walked into the police station with that other incident. Mm-hmm. But it's to put fire up under you, and
you. Moment, I don't
okay,
think,
well, I don't know you. That's the first time I've ever met you.
I respect you.
I respect you too.
I don't take anything.
You didn't get to be the chief just being I never had a problem with you. I never met you, but it's just to get you.
No. I understand.
As you see the rats. We got problems back here. I mean, thousands of rats, thousands of all kind of other stuff.
Would you be willing if I pulled together maybe a representative from Park Police and our Public Works just to meet out here for you? I mean, I can relay all this stuff, but to walk through with us. If not, I can just relay what the suggestions. And my goal right now is to get that signboard out, talk to Public Works about getting some of this shrubbery that we can remove, and talk to Parks for getting theirs removed. But they need to maybe they can do a community cleanup. I've never seen that much trash.
To be honest with you, today I was about to run another ad on my page about the city council member of this ward. She can come back here and try to give somebody $10 million that don't live in your town, but she can't get this stuff cleaned up. This stuff been here for years. There's no reason for this to still be here, Chief.
When I was with Park Police, we would identify areas that were problem areas as far as trash and so on for regular pickup.
Correct.
So I don't know if they're still doing that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to relay the information to the Park Police to say, look, and I'm sure they probably know, but the right people might not know. This area in particular needs to have frequent pickups. Now, some of the areas that have more public access, that have playgrounds and so on and so forth, might get more attention. But this still is an area that's frequented.
Well, I agree with you.
It hurts the environment. People are pouring oil. People are putting dirty diapers. People are defecating. It's not a healthy situation.
When your city council come here, there were needles. There was a bag of oil. She saw it all.
Who from the city council?
The lady from Ward 3. I have a card because
Casey Costick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna put her on the blast because she came down here about giving somebody money, but you claim to be a green town. Clean it up. I mean, it's not just the parks area; it's your town. And I've been here 2 years. This stuff has been here longer than 2 years. So how is it still here and nobody's come through here and cleaned it up?
I can't disagree with you.
And that's my problem. I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be nasty or a problem to you. This needs to be taken care of just like any other crime. It's a crime in other states. I don't know about, dumping stuff, but it's a crime if you get caught.
Can we talk about something? You said one of the cameras you feel is surveilling your area. I don't think it's ours, but I can.
No, it's the park.
So.
And just like he was the supervisor, and I just put him on the channel. I don't know what his name is. He gave me his card, but his other two officers did. This camera right here. What are you surveying? This camera is 8 feet up. I measured it. 8 feet up the tree. It's to get over the bushes right there. Now I got to go buy a net and put around the back here. There's no reason for this camera to be that high. He says it's bent down this way. Come on. The stolen car was right here, Chief. And he tells me he doesn't know about the stolen cars. That's what makes me say, no, something else going on here.
And you think this can...
I know it can.
So your van is right?
Not my van. I'm talking about the back door. Yeah, the whole area back there. If you stand under this camera, it goes straight back. There's no reason for you to monitor. All the trash is being dumped up that way. And then Sunday, you get a stolen car right here, and you claim you don't know nothing about it.
I'm talking about the Park Police?
Yeah. So that tells me you're lying to me, and I lose trust in you then.
Well, they may have not known. We may have not gotten the information in a timely fashion to them, but I'm not going to speak for them. So this one in particular is the only one that you have a problem with?
I don't even have a problem with that, Chief, but the problem is why not put it back on the pole down there and point it up the street?
Point it this way, like
yeah.
One on the, and there's not another one down.
No.
In this area? Okay.
Well, I haven't had a chance to survey it, but it used to be.
There's none of ours down there.
No, it used to be a camera right here on the pole that pointed up the street. Right here, I got this surveyed right here, so, unless they're doing it late at night, most of the people know.
See it from your building anytime soon?
Yeah, I have cameras too, but most of the people know somebody's back here through the day and they're not in the evening. But there's no dumping back here. And for them to put this camera.
You're saying all of it occurs up on that.
It used to be back here, Chief, until I started coming back here and confronting people. Now they go up there.
They're figuring you can't see them from.
Exactly. Because Jiffy Lube and the restaurant, they're not going to say nothing. And because of these trees, people can come there and dump and move on. But I got a problem with this. Well, I don't have a problem because it's free to do what you want because I'm not committing any criminal activity. But I feel that now you're trying to intimidate me, and I got a problem with it.
I don't think that. I don't.
But that's what I seem to.
No, I don't. Well, I can talk to them about possibly, and it does appear like I'm not sure. I'm not gonna go into the placement of the cameras. Obviously, we put ours where we felt that the dumping was occurring.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they're trying to capture their entire area. But I can see maybe if they can move it, over pointing out, pointing down. So if somebody's pulling in, like you could get my tag number off my car right now if you came in. You couldn't necessarily
get it with that camera.
Yeah, if I came in and turned around, I'm not even sure that at the level it's at, unless I couldn't come that far because of the.
Yeah. So why not put it 8 feet on that pole, pointing down this way? If you're trying to say it's the reflection of the lights, put it up 8 feet up that pole, but don't point it towards because over there to me. You can probably up there. You can probably get all this street right here.
So here's what I ask you. Just please, until we can do what we need to do as far as getting some of this lighting corrected, getting the signboard out here, and doing some other things. We're gonna keep our patrols active. Um,
That's
if we,
another thing, Chief.
yeah,
I haven't seen any of your patrols. I haven't seen any of your patrols. I see them going up down New Hampshire Avenue,
I'd be
but
more
I
than happy
don't
to
see them come through here. And I'm not saying maybe they're busy or whatever, but they used to come here until that incident with your sergeant. They used to come through here. I used to see them drive through Jiffy Lube, go up that way. But now I don't even see. And I hope. And my thing is this: I'm not trying to scare the police. I'm not anti-police. We got a lot of good police officers. The problem is you got to do what the law says, and you got to do what you're getting paid to do. And that means secure my area just like you secure where the mayor lives at, or the city council lives at. You know, that's all I'm asking. Take it just like with them dumping that stuff in the street. You come out here, I go make a report that we have illegal dumping in the street. You come to the building, park, tell them, and then they take it over to Prince George's County. Now they back doing it again here.
What was that I'm sorry, I didn't follow that circumstance. So you called about
No,
somebody
I went
dumping?
there to inform them that there were
Oh,
illegal
okay.
dumping by
Is that when you
these,
talked to Rick Barabecchia?
the sergeant. The sergeant, no,
Okay.
Mr. Williams, I think it was.
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the same thing now is we're noticing that they have propanes on these trucks. They're not certified. Those are bombs.
Oh, you're talking about I got you now. You're talking about the food trucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are bombs up and down. That one down by the gas station in Takoma Park caught on fire. Now, if they hit a propane, it would have killed a lot of people who just coming in to get gas, Chief.
I understand. What we did with those food trucks is the county inspects those. We don't.
Yeah, I know that, and I've been talking to the county, and because now you got a problem, because sooner or later those food trucks, one of them's gonna catch on fire,
Where
and
is
it's
the
good.
one parked? She's not on your property.
Yeah, she's on the other side.
Okay.
I told Alicia I'm not gonna mess with them, but I'm dealing more. I can't even leave your town to go do what I really came to do because there's so much stuff going on here.
What did you come to do?
I come here to put the law enforcement, government officials on blast of doing their job. But I find in your town, I'm finding more stuff wrong here than I could have got a chance.
Well, I'm gonna give you my card. I'm gonna give you my cell phone number. Anytime you got an issue, you can call me.
Well, Chief, I mean, that's not, look, like I say,
But if you have an issue with my officers, because
No,
vast majority of my officers are cordial, professional when they come out and deal with you.
most definitely. And most of them know me from Bladensburg. Some of them know me.
We got some good officers.
I've been
like
respectable.
Sanchez and-
Yeah, I don't. If you look at my videos, I don't interfere with none of your officers
Absolutely.
until they say something to me.
Absolutely.
You know, my job, our video, and that's it. And if they're doing bad, I'm recording them. I don't care. But I'm not going to interfere with what they're doing because I believe we need the police more than ever now, but we need good officers. And you got some good officers, but you also got some bad ones.
Well, here's what I say. For the good ones, that's great.
Yeah.
And we expect that. But if there's ever a situation where you feel like somebody didn't treat you right, let me know. And we'll address it. Because the expectation is every officer is going to treat everybody with respect. The same thing you said earlier. We should be treating this area the same way we treat where the mayor lives, where the council member lives, where I live, whatever. And that's the expectation we have. So, I realize, I see the correspondence. I realize this has been an ongoing issue.
Yeah.
And that's why I came out here just to see it firsthand, to see kind of what we can do, what hasn't been done. And it seems like there's some quick fixes that will at least try to deter people from doing it. But there appears to be some more long-term fixes that we need to address because, people are going to start to understand, and people the deterrent might not work continuously.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, Chief, one thing I can say is this. Once you start, like I say, this is not rocket science. If you start cutting back the trees, putting lights up here, put a board, put that bigger sign that this is being monitored, you will be prosecuted, that will stop this. Because right now people feel they can come back here and do what they want to do back here because nobody's doing nothing, and it's for everybody. I mean, the wooded area is for everybody to come and enjoy.
do people utilize it even as it is?
Yeah, they come. Some people
Walk
come
the
back
dogs
there
and stuff?
and they eat. They park right there. They eat. They
I
go
meant down there in the wooded area. People go down there and utilize that?
Well,
down
most
here,
of them go in there use the bathroom. I see some people walking. This summer, I saw a lot of people
walking
walking.
their dogs and stuff.
Yeah, but we have a lot of wildlife. I'm a wildlife lover. I mean, as you see, we got a gentleman came here and he was cutting this tree down, which is totally, and that's not yours. It's the park's tree,
No.
but it's totally wrong. You know, and if people start knowing, wait a minute, they're watching this area, and that's why I asked them to put the cameras back. If people know that there are cameras here, they're not going to dump here. They're going to go somewhere where there is no cameras. And this is why I started videotaping this area, because it's every weekend, Chief. There's no reason for a patrol not to come through here and see the trash or see somebody park. On this side of the street, there are no parking signs. On that side, it's not. And if you stop them from parking, we had shipping crates back here that they coming from that building. They say that somebody from Takoma Park told them they could park back here. I told them, no, you can't park back here. You take it up there. I mean, because you're not gonna mess. I mean, I may be the only one that's calling now, but I think they getting tired and they getting tired, and they see that, it's got to change. I mean,
I know, I feel you. Why don't I do this? If you're okay with it, I'm gonna put together, and I'm gonna try to get people from parks, people from our public works, to meet out here, because I think it's better for them to see it firsthand than me emailing it.
mhm.
Are you normally out here? Do you want me to
Yeah,
correspond with you?
I'm out
Yeah,
here
now.
from 10 to dusk.
So if we just pop up, it's okay, or do you want me
Yeah,
to coordinate
yeah.
kind of when you're gonna come? When
You
you're
can
gonna be
park up, and
here? Okay.
I'm here. But your city council lady been here. I walked her through there, and she saw it. She said, Public Works just to pick up the big stuff. That's not going to do it. You have to clean all this up. You mean go back here? They used to come to the gate, and let me show you, Chief. Like you say, it's better to see it than, you know. I asked them to give me some bags in the summertime. I would have cleaned it up.
Is that public works?
Yeah.
But that's not. I mean, while we appreciate that, that's not.
Well,
That's not your job.
I just got tired of looking at it. I say, if you pick the trash up, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna say. You see all this right here, big soda bottles. They used to come back through here.
And this has been here continuously. It looks like
Yeah,
some of it's
yeah.
bad.
And somebody told me that they used to have a cleanup crew from the kids. Nobody came, and that's why I said I would pick it up.
I think COVID has put a damper kind of on some of those community cleanups, even though it's outside. I think they're revamping them, but
Hmm.
uh,
As you see right here, they used to come to the fence right here and dump it over in here.
gotcha.
So they was talking about putting a fence up there. That's why I told them a fence is not going to do anything.
And this is your parking lot here.
Yeah,
This
this is and that.
okay. Okay,
But they used to back up to the fence and throw it over
gotcha.
the
And
fence.
this is contractors or just everybody?
Everybody. It was a dumping area until they found out that somebody's here now getting on them. If you go on the other side of the tire shop, which is ours also, walk through there. There's trash all through there. On the other side, there's trash. There's a big oil drum.
Where the motors? There's an oil drum over
Yeah, and it's been there for years. Like somebody dug it up out of the gas station, which that used to be, and throwed it in the bushes right there. How is that still there when it tells me no one walks through here to check? If you go all through there, there's a river, a canal, and it's trash. Been there for years.
Well, this is unfortunate. Well, is there? Do you want me to communicate via email with you, or how do you want me to communicate? Or
Chief, I'm here.
okay.
I'm not doing this. I'm not a resident of your state. I'm doing this because this is the right thing to do. You know, if you're gonna clean up over there by where the mayor lives at, come over here and do it for us. We're paying taxes just like she is. Only thing different, she has a title saying mayor. Now, if these people were dumping over there where she lived at, mayor, I guarantee you it would have stopped. Chief, I guarantee you it would have stopped. You guys would have stopped it. Do the same for us over here.
Well, I can tell you, it's unfortunate. Like I say, I grew up not too far from here,
Mhm.
2 blocks from here. So,
Okay.
yeah, this has always been a problem. It's never had this much trash though. Like I've never seen it with this much trash. So,
Yeah, because
so
people
next,
have to pay now to dump, and
yeah,
why not dump free?
yeah. So next steps. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna try to get our signboard. It's currently placed somewhere else. As soon as that tour is done, I'm gonna have it placed where we talked about. I'm gonna talk to our public works and parks to see if we can be proactive and get some of this shrubbery cleaned out. And I want to walk them out here to see meaning parks, because a lot of this is parks, not public works, to see the gravity of kind of the trash situation and understand what they need to do. So I'm gonna try to schedule something with the holiday tomorrow. It probably won't be until next week, but I will try to. Hopefully, maybe I'll stop by before to say, hey, look, on Thursday we're gonna be out here, so you know to be here.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna try to. I'll run the number of times our officers have actually rolled through here, and I'll reiterate that this is a priority for them to be back here and check in here. Same for Park Police. I know both of us have it on what's called a directed patrol, where the officers who work this area are supposed to be proactively checking it. So I'll just make sure we reiterate that. If you want me to, I can loop you in via email. If you don't want that, that's fine.
No, that's not. I mean, the only reason is because like all the water comes down here. Whatever's up there, Chief, it flows down this way.
It's nice.
And
this this needs to be cleaned up as well, because this is blocking any water from flowing as it should. You know, all of
well, I'm glad it's here because it keeps the trash from flowing on down that way.
But there shouldn't be trash.
Exactly, exactly. And they used to come down from AutoZone and do mechanic work there. The oil will come down all the way down here,
It's definitely not
killing the deer and killing the shrubbery, killing everything.
Are there a lot of deer back there?
Yeah, yeah. I feed them, and that's one of the issues that I have.
You able to get that close to them?
Yeah, they come up to the gate now, and people over there see it. I mean, but you know, I appreciate you coming, but the problem is, you know, it's not that I put this on to antagonize nobody. I need somebody to come and do the job over here.
I don't take anything personal. Understand?
Well, your officer did.
With my officer? Oh.
You're the sergeant. I mean, all that was uncalled for. You know, Officer Sims, that when he came, I respect him. Like I said in my video, some people, everybody have bad days. He's a good officer, a hell of a, because when I met him, he arrested me the first time until we straightened that out. But he's a good officer, and I respect him. You got a couple more officers I respect. The young lady that came with the stolen car, she's a respectable, professional officer.
The park officer?
No, your officer.
Oh, Officer Torres?
Yeah, I think I don't. Yeah, I think that's her name.
Okay.
She's respectable.
Okay.
You have a lot of respectable officers.
Well, that's the goal. That's the goal, to have people that are treating people with respect.
Exactly, and that's what counts. I mean, we're the citizens. We pay the bills for you all and everybody else. It's all about respect. Even if I commit a crime, you still got to be respectable.
Absolutely.
You know, lock me up, take me to jail. You know.
I used to always say, and it's been a long time since I've been a patrol officer, I used to tell people your disposition will dictate the outcome of the situation. And that means how you treat me is how I'm going to treat you.
And that's just how what happened to your sergeant. If he would have came to me respectable, instead of trying to bully me, I'm the wrong person. Because I don't mind. If you want to go to court, take me to jail.
Where in Florida are you from?
Miami.
Okay.
So,
I was born in Bartow, Florida.
Oh, okay.
It's up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up by kind of Orlando-ish.
Yeah, but ever since an incident happened with Montgomery County and them terrorists up there, this is what's going to happen. And I'm not done with them. I'm coming back and I'm going to film them and put them on blast. But I can't even get out of Takoma Park.
Mr. Moment, I encourage you to continue filming. I mean, it's
my right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know, and I expect my officers to be respectful. And it sounds like for the most part they are.
Yeah.
And we'll do what we can to address this. And like I say, I respect you. I respect what you're doing. I mean, a lot of residents don't take the time to do this because this is a problem. You know, and you know, I'm glad we got a chance to finally talk. I know you put me on blast. You put me on blast a couple times.
So I'm gonna stop calling you a terrorist. No, just get up under you. Get up, heat your seat up.
That's fine.
You know, I don't know you to call you, but I did call you that, and I apologize. But you know, that's to get you to do something, Chief. You know, sometimes you know, if you don't know a person, if you say negative stuff to them, they may get up and do something because they get tired of citizens hearing this about you. And then you come. So now your new videos, you will be a good officer to me. You're gonna be a good officer. You're gonna be a good chief to me.
Absolutely. Take care of this moment.
You have your car correct?
Let me write. I don't have an extra car, so I'm gonna write down my information.
Okay, appreciate it.
everything but my car. Hopefully, maybe I put one in here. I'm just gonna write it back on the back of this.
Okay, that's fine.
So what I'm gonna give you is my